Few cities in the world have a spectacular setting as La Paz. At 3,640 meters above sea level, the Bolivian capital is more than a third of the way up between the ocean and troposphere. The full name of the city is Nuestra Señora de la Paz, Our Lady of Peace in English. But La Paz is only dreaming about the peace. Thousands of people protested in the Bolivian capital La Paz against the controversial elections result that gave President Evo Morales a fourth consecutive term. Demonstrations were held in other cities after election authorities confirmed Morales as the winner of last Sunday's vote. All day long blocked roads, violence at the streets, dead people. Of course, all this scared me and ruined my plans to visit different coffee cooperatives which traditionally are situated at El Alto area which was the mostly affected by this political crisis. One way or another, while doing coffee, I must follow the political situation in coffee countries. Moreover, I must even understand the current situation and draw conclusions. Let's see together what La Paz lived on the eve of one of the most serious political crises in its modern history.
Just recently, noisy and full of the cars, one of the main streets of La Paz, now it's empty and blocked by the protesters. Hola, una pregunta, soy turista de Ucrania, soy comprador de café, venimos para Caranavi para comprar café de Bolivia. Yo no entiendo una cosa, porque si Evo salió ayer, ¿por qué usted continúa protestas? ¿Qué pasó ahorita en Bolivia?
We wait for new president.
Ajá.
Because now I am empty.
Ajá.
Power
Entonces usted, you don't want to stop until
Yes.
come a new president.
When the new president sure,
Ajá.
let us finish all the
Ok, yo
because
entiendo.
we don't trust in Evo Morales.
Ajá.
Evo Morales
You think
is
that he
apart.
can just say, I will go, and then he will not go?
Yes.
Ajá,
We
ok.
wait.
Ok, yo entiendo.
De movilización. No podemos permitir que todavía no haya una sesión. Los asambleístas tienen que sesionar, hacer una sesión y aceptar la renuncia del presidente, lo cual no lo han hecho hasta ahora. Están buscando una y otra excusa. Tiene que instalarse la sesión
Yo entiendo.
donde se debe aceptar la renuncia del presidente y ahí se tiene que sacar un nuevo presidente transitorio para que llame a
sí.
elecciones.
Hasta
Por eso
nuevas
vamos a
elecciones.
estar. Tenemos que
Entiendo.
seguir en movilizaciones.
Morales no renuncia, ¿qué pasa? Es ipso facto.
No, eso se puede decir
Ipso
mediante un
facto, sí.
código.
No, ipso facto.
Ajá, ok.
No, sí.
Y mayoría de gente de Bolivia quiere que él sale. Sí, ok.
Estamos más unidos que nunca. Aquí
Sí.
estamos del norte del
Tenemos también, si usted sabe historia de Ucrania, 5 años antes tenemos misma situación, tenemos revolución en Ucrania, también queremos que el presidente sale y ganamos, también como ustedes. Entonces yo deseo libertad para Bolivia. Gracias amigos, chao. Hola, somos de Ucrania. En verdad no hacemos ninguna cosas políticas, hacemos una misión turística de Bolivia. No sabemos que vamos a venir para este tipo de situación. Fuimos en Caranavi, hacemos como misión de café, de cultura, de todo. Pero tal vez que usted puede en algunas palabras explicar para gentes de Europa, somos de Europa, de Ucrania, ¿qué pasó ahorita en Bolivia? Porque ustedes, como yo puedo entender, son profesionales.
Lo que pasa es que en el país se desarrollan unas elecciones para escoger un nuevo presidente para los 5 años el pasado 20 de octubre. Entonces hubieron algunas denuncias por parte de sectores de la oposición de que se habría realizado un presunto fraude ¿ya? A raíz de esto me empezado a surgir de que se tiene que hacer una auditoría y ha habido varios sectores que se han movilizado por parte de la oposición.
Pero sí, el presidente decía ayer que él va a salir. ¿Por qué gentes no terminan protestas?
Lo que pasa es que el presidente que está ahora, bueno, ya acaba de renunciar, también tenía varios seguidores. Entonces, esta gente es la que un poquito está molesta, ¿no? Un poquito está molesta más que con la policía, porque les dicen a la policía, ustedes se han amotinado, tal vez le han dado la espalda al presidente, por eso se ha tenido que ver, han tenido que renunciar. Pero prácticamente, pues, la posición que pone esa gente. De la situación que estamos viviendo es un poquito triste, ¿no? No sabemos cómo se vaya a solucionar, pero esperemos que se pueda solucionar. Hay también otro sector también que, o sea, lo apoya el gobierno y hay otro sector que no lo apoya y es esa gente que está ahorita...
Entiendo. Ok, yo deseo solo buenas cosas para gente de Bolivia y de todos. Esperamos que todo va bien.
Sí, ¿no?
Y que ustedes van a pasar este tiempo difícil para ustedes. Y vamos a continuar.
Muchas gracias.
Dmitry.
Que vaya bien. Un gusto.
Gracias, amigo. Feliz tarde. Adiós. The main reason why the protests are still continue even after president decided to leave his post is because of people doesn't believe that he will go completely, because he have a lot of supporters and they want to be sure that the presidential politics of Evo will stop completely. We are tired to walk through the dead streets of empty La Paz, and we decided to hide in our cozy apartamentos. And what I want to tell you guys, politics will change, everything will change, but I hope that coffee will stay with us forever.
At the super center of La Paz, we was walking and there are a lot of touristic restaurants, craft beer, wine bars, all stuff like this. But we was looking to show you the real food, and we saw the place where I was sitting, these beautiful women, and they are eating chicharron. Chicharron, this is the common food through all Latin America. This is cerdo frito, fried pork. All restaurants, like we can tell that this is restaurants, all comedores make it by their own style. So we will see what kind of styles they are making. I saw that it will be not only piel, not only piel of the cerdo, but it will be some meat. And I like that there are a lot of local people inside. So we will try 100% local Bolivian food. It's so hot that it's still making this noise. And there is some kind of I just boiled maize, but white maize. And there are some black things which I even don't know what is it. No idea. But we should try, of course, pork. Simple, normal, local food.
It was a hard night for La Paz. It was a lot of acts of vandalism and violencia. That's why all of our campings was cancelled. So we decided to stay at La Paz to wait what will going on. Today at night it's very important day because the Asamblea Nacional of Bolivia need to make a lot of important decisions. We still honestly don't understand completely what's going on. But honestly, today some businesses are open already. I have noticed that Bolivians, they are much more serious than people, for example, from Central America or from Colombia. In Colombia and Central America, they're always laughing. And Colombians 5 minutos after you know each other, they start to talking about sex. But here, especially indigenous, they are super serious. I think that it's because of maybe people who lives in colder climate gives us, like for Europeans also, this feeling of to be serious, not to laugh too much. And that's the only reason which I can find to explain this.
Every blog or piece of travel advice you read will tell you to visit the witches market, and this recommendation is spot on. This place is as real as it's weird, fascinating and completely different to everything you have seen before. Of course, unless you are really into witchery and black magic.
It's already 3 days when we want to go to the market of the witch, Mercado de Brujas. But unfortunately, as you can see, everything is closed still because of the protest. Our last day in La Paz, we decided to change our tickets because of we didn't receive Colombian visa. Embassy was closed. The situation doesn't change too much. Still, all the cooperatives are blocked. So, guys, mission incomplete. I hate such a kind of thing. I hate when I can't do the things which I planned before to do. So, unfortunately, we have just one cupping, very interesting, but just one. All other producers and cooperatives which was ready to show us their coffees, their farms, their beneficios. All of them are blocked in the coffee part of the La Paz, which called El Alto, like always in the life. In this region of La Paz, there are most of problems with protests. So I'm not happy, I'm not satisfied, but it's life. And we discussed with our future partners that they will send us all samples to Europe, all samples of coffee, where we can cup it and decide which lots we can buy. But in any case, it was an incredible journey. It was incredible country. For sure, we should come back once next year, for sure, for the next crop. I hope that all problems will pass and we will enjoy this incredible, this amazing country in America. Yes, we are at the airport. Really, I was nervous. I have fear. Yo tenía miedo. Because everybody told us, guys, you will never go to the airport today because everything is closed. But we found so experienced taxi driver that he passed through such a small streets and we passed through all the blocks and without any problems we came here. I think we had a chance. This is the present from the coffee farmers of Bolivia. This is our last minutes in Bolivia. It was a difficult trip. It was a very nervous trip. But at the same time, it was so emotional. It was so heart-taking, heartbreaking. that I have never such experience before. For sure we need come back. For sure I want to wish to all Bolivian people and to all Bolivian producers of coffee peace and tranquila vida. You know what is this? This is a small copy of the mechanism of the machine which take off the pulp of the coffee for the washed process. I was so sensitive when Don Pedro gave me this naive and simple present. Of course, I decided to take it with us, even I don't have any space in my bag, but it will be always with me. Thank you, Don Pedro. Thank you, Bolivia.